the practice and custom was the eats. We usually eat jackrabbits, every now and then squirrels, a lot of groundhogs, deer meat, ducks. Every spring we'd go down to the 7 bridges down the valley, steel bridges, and Grandma would search through for the duck eggs, and she knew just which eggs to pick, which one that was still good enough to eat without bodies in them. And we'd do some catfishing down there. Do a lot of fishing, trout fishing up in the stream above us. And my dad would go up to what they call groundhog rocks up at the Bear Valley, get a couple of groundhogs, and Grandma would clean them. She'd throw them over the fire, singe the hair off, clean them out, then stitch up the incision with willows, and then she'd have a fire going, and then she'd clear it off and bury them in the coals, and she knew just how long to cook them. And then she'd get them out, take them down to the creek, wipe off all the singed hair, and open them up. And boy, the groundhogs were good eating. A little greasy at times, but they were good eating. Put a little salt on them. Jackrabbits, we usually bake or fry the jackrabbits. We'd get them out the valley. Or we'd take somebody with a car, we'd go over to Long Valley. I was usually a rabbit carrier. My dad would shoot the rabbit, and I'd carry them. After I get so many, they'd have to walk back to their car and unload them. Every now and then we could hunt for squirrels, ground squirrels. They weren't too bad, but the deer was better. Deer season, we'd go out, get a deer. My first deer was a doe. That's when it was buck or doe season. Buck season usually depends on a fishing game when they set the season. Mm-hmm. They think the times that they need to cut the doe down a little, season down a little bit. They lengthen it out. We'd go out and get one doe, but that was the best eating. Every now and then somebody would bring a porcupine up, and I wasn't too happy with porcupine. No. And then the other good eating was pine nut soup, acorn biscuit, sandseed soup. That was good. But I loved the acorn biscuits, touched up with salt. The acorns can usually come across through the canyons, or up here in Susanville area, by back of Doyle, down through there. Pine nuts usually come over from the Pine Nut Hills over like Carson City, Gardnerville. Okay. Yeah. And the old people used to walk from Loyalton. They'd walk up the old railroad tracks, the Truckee Railroad. Mm-hmm. They'd walk through there, and I'm not sure where they crossed the river, but they'd cross Truckee River and go into the Pine Nut Hills and fill up gunny sacks with the pine nuts. Bake them or burn them, and shake the seeds out, and they'd bring the sack full up to us. A lot of times the old people would buy them from them.